This or that. Would you rather Wednesday?
Wednesdays. Would you rather have 3 eyes or have a tail?
Well, what kind of a tail? Like a dog tail?
I thought more like a cat tail.
But they still sit down, so I'm guessing it wouldn't be in your way.
What do you mean? What animal with a tail doesn't sit down?
I don't know, I'm just thinking, like a turtle doesn't sit down.
I mean, I don't think we're not counting the animals who have a worthless tail. We're thinking like, cat has a tail for balance, a dog has a tail to, I don't know what a dog has a tail for, to wag at people, or is that also for balance?
Not things off the table.
To not, well, that's true. To get excited with.
Do you have 20/20 vision with your 3 eyes?
Oh, with your 3 eyes, you can probably see like 180 degrees.
Wow, now that would be pretty awesome. People couldn't sneak up on you and stuff.
You can't really hide that though. You can hide a tail, you can kind of fit in and blend in, but if you have 3 eyes, people are like, you see the lady with 3 eyes? She's a little weird, right?
So everybody doesn't have the tail or the 3 eyes?
No. Of course not. That'd be too easy if everyone had it.
I don't think you could hide a tail very well.
Yeah, you can. You flip it up.
Behind.
Kind of strap it to your back.
Right.
Yeah, you flip it whatever way it goes up. I mean, a cattail goes up in the air, right? So you would like...
But there's still a bulge at the bottom because it doesn't lay flat on you.
That's why you wear baggy shirts. You don't have... What are you wearing, spandex for shirts?
Yeah, see? You never know.
No, come on. You don't wear that.
Your friend might be for the day.
You wear like a... What do they call them? A cami? Or... Is that what it is? You put that on and then you put another shirt over it. Nobody will know. And then you can whip it out if you're like kind of walking on edges of buildings.
But like a cat tail is more flexible and soft, isn't it? And a dog tail is harder and doesn't really bend.
Let's call it a cat tail then.
Cat tail. So if it's a cat tail and nobody else has one, maybe it's cat tail.
Why? What do you see as a benefit other than being able to hide it?
That's it.
That's it. Nah, come on.
Now, if everybody's going to have 3 eyes, then people are going to be mean.
People will be mean if you have a tail. All right,
if they don't know it, you can't hide the tail.
All right, let's say you can't hide it. You can't hide the eyes. You can't hide the tail. What gives you more?
I'd probably rather have the 3rd eye because I could get more out of it.
What do you mean?
The tail's not going to do anything for me.
It keeps you balanced. You can also, maybe maybe it's like a monkey tail where you can swing from branches with it. How about that?
So I can get away from the people who are being mean to me.
Yeah, it helps you balance. You can kind of climb up in trees real quick. Hang from rafters, probably. No big deal.
Then nobody would ever like you. They'd be like, who's that freak up there?
Oh, yeah. They wouldn't say that when they see your 3rd eye on your forehead. They'd be like, she's normal. I've seen that a lot.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have the 3rd eye.
Just because you see more?
You wouldn't notice it as much, I guess.
Oh, please.
I mean, you would get used to that more than a tail, I would think.
When you meet people, do you look at their face first or their butt first? You tell me. I don't know. Maybe it's different for you.
This is who they are.
Well, okay. Well, most people, you're working in a professional environment. Do you look them in the eyes or do you look them in the tail?
I'd say, wow, 3 eyes. You really got it going on.
Well,
you've seen a lot.
I guess the good thing is if you stare them in the eye, it's not going to be weird. If you stare at their tail, people are like, would you quit staring? That's weird. Right?
Yeah.
If you look directly in their 3rd eye because you're staring, it just looks like you're looking at them in the eye. Nobody's going to think much of it.
Right.
So that is one benefit. But if you have the tail, you feel like people are always looking at your butt. Which maybe that's fine too, though. You're like, what is it? Is it my tail? So I don't know. So tail, you get balance, and you basically get an extra arm.
True.
And then with the eye, you have a wider field of view, but you're gonna really throw people off when you meet them.
Yeah, but they'll get past that, and then it'll be like normal.
Well, like they're never
What
gonna get
about
past the
people-
tail.
What about people who have one eye? I mean, so people get past that.
No, they never get past it. That's what I've heard. I've been reading a lot of internet polls. They say no, nobody will ever get past it. You see someone with an eye patch, you're like, I can never forget that. I can never talk to them.
Because they only have one eye.
Yeah, like unbelievable. I won't talk to them. I mean, they'll get past the tail too, though. Don't you think? It's just as odd.
It is just as odd, but what would you think when you?
You'd explain it away. Either way, you're gonna have a story to tell them, I'm sure.
Right. I just don't know. You'd have to put a hole in your pants to have your tail.
Well, what if you wear glasses with the third eye? Do you leave one out of it?
No, you get it specially made. I'm sure they can do that nowadays.
Yeah, I'm sure there's an eye doctor that's like, I know exactly what to do.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
No, there's not.
Or you could be the inventor of it.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You're like, I already look like this because I have 3 eyes, and now I get the opportunity to invent glasses to help myself. How fun.
But nobody else on the planet has the 3 eyes or has a tail, correct? You're the only one in the whole planet.
I'd say yes.
Mm.
So you're not going to start some business off the third eye or the tail.
Right.
Tail waggers unite. It's not going to happen.
I don't know. I feel like I want to go with the eyes.
What did you say first? The tail?
No, I think I said eyes.
Are you sure you didn't say tail at one point?
I don't think so. I mean, it's possible.
Okay, then my work here is done.
Why? Because you picked the tail?
Huh?
Why? Because you picked the tail?
No, if I changed your mind at all at any given point, then yeah, my work here is done.
Oh, I see. No, I think I just, I have issues with my eyes anyway, so it would be great to have a third one that could see really well.
I never said it would see well. It would just be a third one that's just as full of issues.
No, I asked you earlier if it was 2020. I could have swore you said yes.
I don't remember. Maybe I did. Things change.
Yeah. So 3 2020 eyes would be nice.
Versus a really cool looking tail. Huh?
That does nothing for you.
Yes, it does. There's another arm.
Yeah, but you're not. Where are you going to swing from outside?
I got trees down on the sidewalk right below me.
You're just going to go on a walk and then start swinging from the trees.
That's how I
Yeah,
prefer to
but-
meet people.
Well, how are you trying to hide from people that way?
I'm not sure. Why would I try to hide from people?
Well, you're talking about how people will react to a third eye. Well, they're definitely going to act weird if you swinging from the trees.
Yeah, that's fine. That's how you find other weirdos. That's my theory.
I guess they could go buy a tail and just pin it on their pants or
True,
something.
just to fit in. I'll be like, you want to be part of the tail gang? Huh? Join me.
Yeah. But then when they go to swing, they'll be flat on their face.
It's like I made a bunch of tails. I'm selling them on Etsy. I'm having a tail sale. That's what I'm calling it.
Oh. So now you're saying you can make a business out of yours, though.
Well, they're fake tails. I mean, it's not like tail accessories for people with tails. I'm just selling tails. Like, they're not going to actually be able to do anything with it. It's just a fashion accessory.
Exactly. Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right.
Well,
Final answers.
I'm going to pick a third eye.
I knew it. That's fine.
That's what you wanted, huh? A third eye.
Not anymore. I want a tail.
With the tail business.
Yes. I would like a tail so I can make some tail sales.